So one of the great things about here, and it's very, very quiet, very, very peaceful, and it is so safe. You know, it's so much more safer than Tokyo. I feel more safer here than I do in Tokyo. And Tokyo's a very safe place. But when I came to Tohoku, it's like, it's so safe that you don't have to look back. But in the same time, I always do, because I don't want to make any unnecessary mistakes and not be naive. But it's a very safe place. A great place for children. It's a great place for families. A great place for, having a small business. So, if you're elderly, or if you want to settle down with the family, I highly recommend coming to the Tohoku region, as it's very peaceful, very quiet. However, the difficulty is that trying to get engaged with the Japanese community in the countryside is very difficult, because everyone is very tight-knit. So if you're a newcomer, it's going to take a little while, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months or years even, to be 100% accepted as part of the community. That's a beautiful road. I would love to go down that hill. Kind of angry that we didn't go that way. But tomorrow I'll try my best to come back down to get the electric bicycle and just go down those hills, through the mountain ranges. But what I mean by the Japanese countryside, back on topic of the community, is that there's really tight-knit, which means that even for Japanese people, it's very difficult to be accepted. It's very difficult to be a part of the community, because they have their own culture, their own way of life. These people grew up together, and so the communities, their whole lives, since high school, since university. More than that, since they were children. I apologize. They're like families. So to be a newcomer with a community that has been together since they have been children is going to be very difficult. And I apologize, I want to fix the lighting here. It's going to be extremely difficult. So when it comes to making friends, because again, the countryside is very peaceful, it's very nice. However, the countryside does come with its own challenges that you would not see or have in other places, which is, how do you make friends? How do you meet people? Where do you go? Who do you talk to? Right? Because everything closes early at around 5 p.m., 4 p.m., and everyone drives cars, so you don't really have that people interface with interactions all the time. So those are things to think about. So a lot of the times, people in the countryside in Japan, they either are born there, the people that enjoy it, and stay there, or they have lived there most of their lives. Right. So if you want to live in the countryside, those are things to think about. It's very difficult for many people. And maybe for me, I would not want to live necessarily in the countryside. Maybe in the middle between city and country would be the best. Alrighty guys, here we are. We made it to the bike shop. So thank you so much. Have a good day. ありがとうございました。
You're making video.
Yeah.